Right, big news, guys. Big news that I've got for you today is a method of sustaining a Dragon Knight tank without using any resources. Now, we're just going to have a quick look at a passive, first of all, from the Earthen Heart abilities. So we've got this wonderful passive that we already make use of called the Helping Hands passive. Now, when you cast a non-stamina costing Earthen Heart ability, you restore 990 stamina. Now, last patch, there was a change to a skill that made it cost every second. So we've got Cinderstorm, and as you look at the cost there, it costs 50 magicka every 1 second. Okay? So what that means is if we've got 0 stamina, for 50 magicka, I'm able to get my stamina back. Look at my magicka bar. Look at my magicka bar while I'm doing this. I'm getting 1,000 stamina back for the cost of 50 magicka. This isn't new. You just spam it. Now, the cost of this is obviously a bit more than that. So if we look at the cost of Cinderstorm, Cinderstorm costs 351 magicka per 1 second. It's a cost over time. So when you spam it, you just get the upfront cost. Now, if we use one piece of jewelry that is infused magicka cost reduction, reduces the cost of your abilities by 3 to 4. That takes the cost down to 50 magicka per second. So we cast it for 50 magicka. We get 1,000 stamina back. Well, 990 stamina back. Now, you could use more magicka cost reduction if you wanted to. However, as you can see, it still costs 50 magicka, even though we should have reduced basically the full cost of the skill. The thing I've told you guys before is when you do cost reduction of anything, whether it's block, cost reduction with bracing, whether it's reduced magicka cost, whether it's reduced stamina cost. Whenever you reduce cost of anything, it has heavy diminishing returns, so it's not worth using more than usually 1 or so pieces. So in this situation, obviously I could use more. I could use more reduced cost, but it wouldn't be worth it because we'd be losing a ton of other stuff. So if we go with reduced spell cost on the other 2 pieces of jewelry as well, obviously we can reduce it further. But they're ineffective because we're not going to get the cost reduction. If we look at it now, the cost of Cinderstorm is nothing. It doesn't cost anything. It is free. It's a free skill. Look, there's no magicka cost there. When we cast the skill, let's have a look. When we cast the skill now, look at our magicka bar now. The magicka bar's not moving. So we're now casting this skill for absolutely nothing. But as I say, if you are going to do this, then obviously make sure you don't use more than 1 cost reduction glyph. It's not worth using more than 1. As you can see here, the infused magicka cost reduction was worth it for the 1 piece, but I would not go with 3 pieces because yes, we've reduced the cost down to 0, but at the same time, the other 2 pieces, like if you look at this, 2, 4, 5, 6, 700 cost reduction to get to 0 on a skill that only costs 350 magicka in the first place, so it's not worth it, but definitely worth putting 1 on to reduce the cost down to 50. So, there you go. I mean, it's a free skill. It's not an exploit because it's been in the game over a patch now. This was here last patch. It's just reducing the cost down of this skill and getting basically free sustain. Obviously, the fact that we're talking about this right now means this will get nerfed next patch. So you've got like a patch maybe. You've got a patch maybe to enjoy this. Guys, thanks for the